The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down, they'll kick off the drive with Dallas. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9. Down, second and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
To throw on second down is Smith. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. He may go, powering his way forward.
Man, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Here we go. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now Gino on first down. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there. I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now it's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. Give him the gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And it is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it.
Poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover. But they've still got work to do to get to field goal range. And the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 5. Now Smith. He's going to get this underneath to Dallas. And he's taken down inside the 30. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now Metcalf going to get a chance to run. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a 1st down again. From the red zone now, Smith. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, it was so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Walker. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now Burrow.
And that's caught one more time by Boyd.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Burrow.
43-yard line.
Throwing the out, finding Boyd for the completion. And Boyd going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Burrow will throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. First down. Here's Burrow.
This goes out wide from Mixon.
And he'll go down at the 28.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Burrow on play action.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now down at the 20-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Second and a couple.
12.
From the gun and give the ground.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. Burrow looking to pass. And it's caught. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here we go.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
On 2.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow, flush to his right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Here we go.
Here's Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it first and 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
32-yard line.
11, MT, tape.
Inside handoff to Mixon.
And Mixon going to have the Bengals first down as he'll get this out past the 35-yard line.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
65 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he's got room.
And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Gun.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Mixing up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here we go.
This is second and 8.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trade in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Here we go.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson.
This to make it a 2-score game.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done. There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at the 40.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now Gino.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Walker.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0.
Here's Smith.
Eluding the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Second down, goal to go. Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
All right, now the Seahawks face a big two-point conversion attempt. They're going to keep it on the ground. But he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So down only 2 now. Still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that, or they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Gotta go.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Once again, they run with Mixon.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here we go.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Eleven.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
11 MT.
They'll run with Mixon.
And he will have the Bengals first down. And it's celebration time on that sideline. And they've earned it.
Oh, man, that was some call right there. The game in the balance. They run for it on 4th down, and this has been the story all game long. They've been the ones that come up with the big plays when they've needed them. And that last one, that may have won them the football game.
Here we go.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Let's get set. 11.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Julian Love picks it. And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. But like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to be in a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can. But in that situation, you want to loft it up and hope one of your guys can win in the air. This time, though, this is the defender who got up there, and that was the end.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hey, Watson, Oscar. Out!
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
From the gun, it's Tua. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on fourth down. Deontay Hardy back deep.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Now a guy who played his high school ball at Miami Central, it's James Cook.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Allen looks to throw on second down, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Solo left side. Take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
They dial a running play here with Hill. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Let's go. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. Open man downfield as Waddle has got it. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
20
12
TX.
at the 23-yard line.
Hey, 21 TX. Out.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just...
And he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And now the throw here is incomplete. And with that, we come to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 10. On play action, Allen. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Oh, what a move. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Allen. It's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone is in a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 2nd down and 8.
At the 41-yard line.
Hey, cover one. 21G. Hey. Out.
Here's Tua.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. The solid stiff arm. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Watch him, Oscar. Hey.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Buying time to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Let's go.
on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And it is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Allen again. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Christian Wilkins picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Cam Smith. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 55 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Mostert. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They get it to Hill, and they'll let him run. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill taking it in for 4 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. Pushes him aside at the 10. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Morris. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line.
And the Bills first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
Allen now looks to throw.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Allen's throw is complete.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
A big play here for Buffalo. 45 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick?
That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills. Touchdown.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
That's caught at the 1. But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Here's Achane to start the drive.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you launch the ball handle. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell them to take care of the ball, and try to move forward.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
21G. Turbo 3, kick. Out.
Second down, here's Mostert again.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Now Hill.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
21G. Hey.
Now Tagovailoa rolling to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Allen. And that's complete to Davis.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in what you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
Allen. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Cam Smith. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They play turnover free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game, because even doing it that way, being that clean, partner, they weren't able to really run away with this game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Miami Dolphins.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on their in-state rivals to the south, the Miami Dolphins.
Two teams on opposite ends of the Sunshine State. The Jags and Dolphins are underway.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The drive starts with a run from H.A.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Motion man is Berrios.
Second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now H.A. on first and 10. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, Tagovailoa.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Boy, somehow, someone lost that running back downfield. He had acres of space, but this ball, overthrown. And that's one you've got to be able to hit on.
To his throw, caught by his receiver, Hill.
Touchdown, Dolphins! A great play there. 29 yards.
And the Dolphins will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon.
Could not have scripted it any better. And many offenses do script their opening possession on offense. They followed that one perfectly. Took the ball right downfield and scored, giving energy not just to the offensive unit, but to their team overall.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
From the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line.
They'll start with the option.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Now back to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Being chased out left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Looking to pass. Tua. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Mike McDaniel dialing up the risk here a little bit on 4th down. They're going to go for it.
Oh, look at this play call. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's Mostert.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
Raheem Mostert
Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Dolphins are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
They'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
ETN once more. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. They're still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence on 3rd down.
have the first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And there'll be a break in the action here because Prescott is going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
46.
Looking to pass first play is Prescott.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now gone.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Goff.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams.
30 yards.
And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2.
Aleem McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Out of his end zone, Prescott. And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick.
And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Maverick!
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here to about the 33-yard line.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Ric Flair! Listen.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
67 yards.
And the Lions need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 23. On play action, they'll throw.
He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okurobunan.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Goff on 1st down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
Oh, fighting. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Lions have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The throw over the middle, taken in. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Lions are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
Right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Gone.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
In motion goes Raymond. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. And the slot man goes in motion left. 3rd and long. It's Goff.
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Motion man left. Peoples-Jones.
17, 12, 12, 12.
Throwing again is Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
33 yards.
And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
Now they send a man in motion right.
Watkins in motion left.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
They'll try to run with Swift.
And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Ric Flair.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And some room to work. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down is right.
On 1st down, it's gone. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
St. Brown out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, Goff. He'll buy some time right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
No touch that.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Drops this one down to Gainwell. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Smith, the man in motion left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And quickly they get to the line. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he takes this one back into the end
zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
They'll try to run with Swift.
And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
Distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together, but that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
On first down, Hurts.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
They go play action with Hurts.
And his throw is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
St. Brown in motion right.
Now Goff. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Goff. This is caught. Touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
16. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. 1 more good rep, and they get off the field.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd.
Go Silver, ready? Hey! 63.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Goff now to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Super 1. Tiger.
Goff now looking to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
5. Hey, Kel.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising.
He's got a man complete. A big play there for Philly. 44 yards.
They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll try it now with Swift. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
Swift. Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. This likely a must-have. Third and goal.
They'll send one of those two tight ends in motion.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. It's Brian Branch with it.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick six. This one complete down the field to Goddard.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
63.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu.
There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, kill!
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Across midfield. He's on his way.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
78 yards.
And the Lions are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Lions 7, Ravens 0. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Flushed out right. It got his man complete. And he'll be thrown right upfield, right around the 40-yard line. Well, the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Throwing is Jackson. Complete. This is Mitchell. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the tuck and run. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Mitchell.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Brought down just shy at the goal line. Pick up of 2.
Jackson will keep it, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
We're good. We're good.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Gone. Flush to his right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Here we go on 4th. Goff.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. Here's Goff.
Down to the 10. That pass caught. It's Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams.
41 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Odell Beckham on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
The tight end in motion right.
3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. In motion, the tight end.
1st down, here's Mitchell.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Another run with Mitchell. And he'll be stopped at about the 38 after a pickup of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. An option give now to Mitchell.
Pushes him aside at the 45.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mitchell now off the option.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In motion left, Flowers.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Jackson to throw on 2nd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. That is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
From the gun, here's Goff. And I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you get defender...
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards.
And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
St. Brown motioning left.
To throw on second down is gone. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
Yeah, this one's going toward the sideline. They'll try to play keep away from Beckham. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it, and in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here's Jackson. They still can't get it. And he'll just get rid of it.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Goff.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problem's continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return. Probably what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
Andrews, the tight end, in motion. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Hey, Ozzy, check out. Hey, middle.
Going for it, it's Mitchell.
And he's not going to get the 1st. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 22 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
Goff now looking to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally, try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Steps away to his left. The quick feet by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And the tackle there will go to Charles Harris.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Escaping the pressure right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Jackson options out left. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And it'll be intercepted. And the Lions are right back in this football game.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Still going inside the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 26 yards.
On first down, it's gone. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Goff throwing again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Desperation time for Goff on fourth. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Right back to Mitchell here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Let's go. Get hot.
They run over center with Mitchell. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This will be from 49 yards out. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the New England Patriots.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Throwing Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now Jones.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a play fake here on first down.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Now 3rd down and 7.
37-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They run once more with Stevenson.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
After the interception, here's Goff. Buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Flush to his right. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a first down. Now Goff. And this is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, man. They put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. Here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Gibbs, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Back to throw, Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Hey, kill.
Now Goff on first down. Flushed out right.
That is caught by Laporta.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's Goff. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills.
And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
They go to Elliott again. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down.
21.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Back to Stevenson on 1st down.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from the 20. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Patriots nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
Shreds the tackle. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Off play action. Jones going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Here's that.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
21.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry, 31 yards.
And the Patriots are back within a score.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50.
That return gets all the way to midfield, so we know the field position is absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
Hey, let's go. Go. Super.
From the 50, it's Goff. And his throw here's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
2nd and 10, Goff again. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
There we go on 4th. Goff. Now he'll take a shot for Peoples-Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down.
Here we go.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
For Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Jones on 1st down. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
11.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the 1st half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Gone. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. On 1st and 10, Goff
Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And quickly, they get to the line. On second down, here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
That's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
At the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 11.
Jones now throwing to start the drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Douglas. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On second down, it's Stevenson.
Gets around him. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Looking to throw. Jones. That is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
A give for Stevenson, running right.
He gets away from one. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Jones on 1st and 10. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 2nd and 10. Jones flush to his right.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11.
21.
On 4th down, Jones. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
Right at the 30.
They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's Goff. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
14.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Jamison Williams 68 yards. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's Jones, throwing to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Parker. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones.
Open man down the field is Henry.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Patriots are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Oh, the ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And now the rookie's free.
He may go.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs,
his second touchdown of the night.
And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own 22.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
It's Brian Branch with it.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here comes Montgomery now to return it.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several.
And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu.
And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
Well, there's two sides.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Detroit Lions. The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good. Tackled at the 15.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. From the gun, it's Tua. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Tua now running right on the option.
He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Tua now on first down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Now their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. A run with Mostert up the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. Mostert will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. They'll run with Mostert, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. And he's got it. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And they'll begin by running the option. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Hey, 76! 76!
Goff on first down. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Goff now to throw. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, lift! 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 Lift!
Here's Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end, Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, 49 yards. And the Lions post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Hill shedding the tackle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. His throw incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Third and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. And going deep for Hill. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 62 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
In motion goes Raymond.
Listen. 12.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Now Goff. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
And this is what you wanted to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Waddle now to return it. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Here's Raymond bringing it out. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
What a tug of war this game has been. A tie at the half. I remember when I was playing, my coaches always talked about the first 5 minutes of each half. That's where you can gain the momentum and seize an opportunity. We've got one team in position to do that right now.
Hey, five. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always orange. We go. 76. 76.
Now Goff on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On 2nd and 10, Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
We go. 76. 76.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shell. What's up?
Now Goff. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
This is 2nd and 8. Williams being motioned left.
Whirling.
To throw on 2nd down is Goff.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Gibbs straight ahead.
Breaks a tackle. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
A 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Lions have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Looking to pass. Tua. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Play action, now it's Tua.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. I mean, look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game. It comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taking it about the 16. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Lions Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. On first down, it's gone. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That's good for a Lions.
17. 17.
First and 10
Well,
at the
well,
42.
we're good. We're good.
On first down, gone. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And now the rookie's free. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
67 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Now a first down throw. Gone.